Kamusta? How are you coming back home? How meron bang unang ginawa mo when you kumain ka bang sisig ganyan or
Fried chicken.
fried chicken?
Siyempre, saya. Kasi, coming back this time, kasama yung family.
Yeah.
Not just yung asawa ko, pero all
The kids.
four of my kids. Kasi, nag-alis kami 2020. We only had 3. Tapos in Sacramento, +1. So, so it's great to be home. Great to be home.
Okay. Kasi kanina when off cam, naiya si Jimmy because he'll be wearing his eyeglasses.
Pag nag-videoing ka lang.
Yung eyeglasses mo, you started wearing when you started working sa Sacramento.
So funny story. Mga 2 years na, we were, kasi usually in the NBA, if you're on a road trip, pagtapos yung game, kain muna, the players will have their media.
Yeah.
You change clothes, ligo, whatever, and then usually diretso sa airport, and then fly agad to whatever city. So when you pagpasok yung airplane, usually pag-upo, books on your computer, and then you try to do some work.
Yeah.
Because the next game is probably in the next day or two. So I think we were, I want to say maybe Brooklyn or New York or somewhere.
Yeah.
So we after the game, diretso tayo sa airport. So I get on the plane, we'll put the seat, and then pagbukas yung computer, parang I couldn't see anything. So blurry the screen. So siyempre I said, I've pagod na ako. So close the computer, go to sleep, and then next morning I said, I still have work to do. So open the computer again. So blurry yung screen. I said, oh no. So after a few days, balik kami sa Sacramento. Tawag ko yung team doctor. I said, Doc, there's something wrong because I can't see the computer. I can't do my work. And then sure enough, went to visit the doctor, and sabi niya, Coach, how old are you now? 46. And she just parang, the look on her face was, sorry, Coach, I think you need reading glasses now. And so after that, tuloy na.
But the reading glasses was because of the work that you're doing for Sacramento.
Yes, kasi grabe yung video work when you're a player development coach. Kasi you're normally required to watch minimum 5 or 6 games of whichever team, of the opponent. And so, I mean, one scout, you'll probably be on the computer anywhere to 12, 15 hours.
Ooh.
And so, kahit early morning, minsan late at night. And so, siyempre, I think the eyesight begins to weaken a little bit. So,
at least you get paid doing that. Some people, they just play mobile games.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
They go blind for nothing.
That's true.
But how did you end up in Sacramento as a developmental coach?
So 2020, during the pandemic, obviously I was coaching sa ABL at the time, yung Alapag. So the season was cut short. I think that was probably March. Yeah, late March, early April. Wala na kasi they shut down.
Na.
Yeah, they locked down everything, and so naghintay kami for probably a few months, and then I think in July we decided it was primarily for 2 reasons. One, just to be closer to family, to be closer to my parents kasi diba, during the pandemic there was a lot of health stuff going on, and then number 2, dito sa Pilipinas, as in there was no sports at any level, diba? Elementary, high school, college, pro, and so yung isip ko was parang this might be the best time for me to not only be closer to family but also try to see if I can get to the NBA. Kasi dati, that was 2020. In 2018, I spent yung summer with the Kings as like a guest coach. Kasi yung kaibigan ko si Vlade Divac, I called him, not called, but I texted him and said, after yung second year sa ABL, talo kami sa semis. And so I reached out to him and asked, is there any opportunity with the Kings? Guy training camp, guy summer league, just to grow as a coach. And Siyempre, I wasn't expecting a reply, pero after an hour, hey, Jimmy, great to hear you're coaching. Kung gusto mo, why don't you come to Sacramento and spend the summer with us? So,
si Vlad yan?
Si Vlad.
Sabi niya, gusto mo?
Yeah. So, so of course.
Yes. No, in English yun.
Oh, okay.
English
Si Vlad, Diva,
Yeah.
gusto mo, Brad?
Yeah. So, so that was 2018. I spent the summer in Sacramento. So then, during my time there, I was with Coach Bobby Jackson, and we became really close during my time there. So, paglipat kami sa Southern California, end of 2020. I texted him and said, "Hey, Coach, I'm here in the States now. The family and I, we moved back."
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, I'm going to be the new head coach for our G League team. If you want, I'd love to have you here in Sacramento as my lead assistant." So, doing yung parang, getting my foot in the door.
Nice.
And so, of course, when he said that, I couldn't reply fast enough.
Yes.
When I did it. And so June of 2021, I went ahead to Sacramento because we were getting ready for Summer League. And then the family followed early July, so probably 1 month. And then did Summer League that summer. I was officially hired for the G League team in Stockton for 2 years. And then after that, pasok si Coach Brown to Sacramento as the head coach. And then that was the blessing because after my second year sa G League, lipat si Coach Jackson sa Philadelphia to join Nick Nurse. And so at that time, I wasn't sure what the next move was going to be because he was the head coach. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to stay in the G League for the third year. I was hopeful that I would get an opportunity sa NBA, and then pagpasok si Coach Brown, nag-usap tayo, and after a few weeks, he said, I'm gonna move you to my staff.
Nice.
That's it.
Ang ganda.
So
NBA.
it was a blessing for sure. Kasi siyempre when paglipat kami 2020, there was no
guarantee.
But again, prayed about it and always hoped that I might get an opportunity, and after 2 years, doon na sa Sacramento
Ang
Kings.
galing. You don't know how much. I know you know how much Filipino fans of the game is so proud to see you there sa Sacramento Kings.
Thank you for watching Balyahan with GB and RDO, powered by Sports Plus, the official gaming partner of the Philippine Olympic Committee. Kung nagustuhan mo ang napanood mo, here's some more videos. Huwag mo rin kalimutang mag-like, comment at subscribe para lagi kang first dibs sa bagong videos ng Balyahan.